All right. What's up, everybody? Respect the Game podcast, episode 84.
84.
84.
Sterling Sharp. Oh, yeah. Shannon was 84 too at one point.
Sterling Sharp, one of the best. Talk about being screwed by an injury for a career, man.
Yeah.
That dude was well on his way to the Hall of Fame, legitimately a superstar.
Yeah.
Respect the game.
Jerry Rice.
Sterling
I
Sharp
thought he was fantastic, bro. Episode 84 at the RTG podcast on all the socials, X, Twitter, YouTube,
TikTok.
What else? TikTok.
All
of it. At the RTG podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the good stuff. Again, episode 84. Felix, Rob, the Miami Hurricanes, 2-0. I mean, Bethune-Cookman, nothing crazy, but I got the stats up in front of me. I want your summary of the game because you did say this would not be a game you would bet on because of how the coaching is. They were like plus 56 or something. 55?
They were minus 55.
Minus 55. I mean, yes.
Yes.
So give me your rundown.
I'm betting.
I have Hurricanes 31 first downs, 344 pass yards to 99, 30 for 36. This is overall, not just Beck himself. No interceptions, no punts, 66 total plays for the Canes, average of 8.2, rush yards 194. What do you got for the Hurricanes and Bethune-Cookman?
Listen, I told you I wasn't going to bet on it because I knew what was going to happen. There was no way we were covering 55. It got up 35-3, and he pulled the starters. So it was over.
What quarter was that?
Third quarter.
Okay.
Third quarter, it was 35-3, and then he pulled everyone. And I was like, well, this is why I said we wasn't going to cover. He don't have that foot to throat mentality. He have that, all right, you know what I'm saying, game's over. Let's make it. We don't want to make it look crazy or whatever. Because I seen teams earlier in the day that was putting up like 70 on
FSU. FSU scored 70, I think.
Yeah, I was against these you playing these little AA schools or whatever, and they was putting up 70. And it got 35-3, and Mario was like, we're done. Pull back out, pull the running backs out. Everybody, it's time to just go out there and just play around.
Are you a fan of that? Bringing in the young guys, getting them to play, or what? Because I remember back in the day, you'd run the score up in college because you had to have the computer a certain amount of points.
Yeah.
Or is it just Cristobal, or is everyone else kind of maintaining because so many guys can jump to the portal and leave if they're not getting playing time? Is that part of the strategy, you think?
Nah, that's just the way Cristobal is, man. He's always been like that, man. You see other schools, even when he put the backups in, the mentality of the way they coach changes also.
Really?
That it's still not foot to throat mentality. Where the other schools, they put the backups in, but then their mentality is, all right, we still going to run up the score. We're going to let these young boys eat now. You know what I'm saying? He bringing the young boys in is run, punt. Run, punt. He don't have that killer. But it's Bethune-Cookman. It's a Florida school he was coaching against.
Okay.
The Bethune head coach used to coach for him at Oregon, so he probably wasn't going to embarrass him. So it is what it is.
So last week did look good. I was having trouble finding the game. Last week we talked about Beck being a product of a good team in Georgia. The people on the socials lost their mind. They went against a tough team, Notre Dame. This again was a weaker school. What are your thoughts on Beck? Better, no rain, no bad weather, an easier team. Expect what Dennis Green said. We are who they thought they were. Did he show out who he was supposed to be?
No, Beck looks fine, man.
What about your guy with Sam Tony, the receiver? I saw Daniels had
little
some
freshman.
Little
freshman, 17-year-old G, man. He led the team in receptions, led the team in catches. Like, he is the weapon on our team, which is crazy to say. Like, a 17-year-old kid that should be in high school right now is the best player on your offense, bro. But he's 17, graduated early, reclassified, came out, and then went to the U early. So
Did the
It's
ranks come out
crazy.
yet? They were fifth. Did they
They're still
jump? Are they
fifth.
still fifth?
Yeah, they
Who
still fifth.
who Hurricanes play this coming week?
South Florida.
Oh, what did they
Yeah.
do the other day? I saw them up on the
Yeah.
screen.
They beat Florida
They
last
beat
week.
Florida.
That what it was. I spoke. People are ripping Florida. I didn't know who they played. They were ripping them in the socials about how bad they were a joke. They're an embarrassment. Then some guy was talking about this is the best part of the portal, all this other stuff. I mean, I love to see a team like Florida get taken down. Liam, for some reason, is a Florida Gator fan. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I don't know.
Kick him out your house. You gotta kick
I don't
him
know
out
where
your
it came
house.
from. I think it was just some kids in school when he was younger thought it was cool, but I don't know. If like
out of
all the schools in South Florida.
Out of all the schools in Florida.
Yeah, that's what you want to pick. I don't know about that. I got to talk.
They don't even have the best colors,
bro. Don't even get me started. I was just trying to say that when I saw my screen flicker. The high school I went to was blue and orange, and I absolutely hate the color scheme blue and orange. I don't like it. It makes my skin crawl. Luckily he doesn't have any Florida Gator stuff. He just I like the Gators. Doesn't know a single thing about them. Hopefully, it was like elementary school. One of his boys had an older brother or something. I don't know.
Gator fans are the worst. Gator fans, I hate Seminole fans, but Gator fans are the worst.
I think you hate Seminole fans of respect of the team. I'm with you. The Gator fans, the school itself, they're just so pretentious. Like, I don't got time for those people.
Yeah, like, oh, we're better than everyone. We're smarter than everyone.
So what do you think?
We can fill up our 80,000, 100,000 seat stadium because we all can afford to go. Shut up.
There's nothing else to do in Gainesville. Of course,
shut
up.
It's a valid point.
Only thing that's good there is when I was in Jacksonville, I went there and got Raising Cane's.
What's the prediction? What do you think is gonna happen? How do they match up? Offense, defense? What's it looking like?
I think it's gonna be close because they're a good team and I like their coach. I think it'll be close for a while and then we'll pull away.
At
spreads like 19, I think we might cover it.
At USF or US? Yeah.
I think it's here. I'm not sure.
3 straight home games for Miami?
I'd have to check. I think we're home.
I'm not 100% sure. And I like their quarterback. Their quarterback is good. I actually would like their quarterback to transfer to UM next year. We'll just keep doing this transfer thing where one leaves, bring them in, one leaves, bring another old senior guy in. I kind of like this, what it's doing right now, where he comes in, he's got something to prove. He's going to be the leader. He's the old guy, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, we're home.
Yeah. So 3 straight home games. Was Bethune at Miami also?
Mm-hmm. Yep. 3 straight home games. Actually, 4 straight home games. We play Florida at home.
Oh, yeah. We got Florida next week.
And then we go to Florida State. And then we're home for 2 again. We don't have to. We only got 1, 2. We only got 4 road games this season.
That's wild, bro. Is that like normal in college football where you have almost all home games?
No. I mean, it depends on because, every year is kind of like you swapping home and home with a lot of these teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just your time to have a home game.
All right. So we're looking at Canes 3-0 to open the season, all at home, loving the quarterback and all that stuff.
Loving it.
That's our Hurricanes coverage. Go Hurricanes, the U.
Okay.
I'm slowly becoming a Hurricane fan doing this podcast. You know how that goes. Now on to the NFL Week 1. NFL Week 1, we're going to recap our teams. We're going to go over the overall weekend. We're going to give our new segment, Shocked, Not Shocked. And then we're going to give our Respect the Bet recap all from Week 1. All right, so I'm going to go first with our team's recap, the Buffalo Bills. I will say this, 3 minutes on the clock, go. I did not jump, cheer, clap my hands. I did not celebrate at any point in time during that game, okay? We talked about it, and I was telling people, if you listen to this podcast at any time in the last 3 years, I do not think Buffalo has a good coach. Their defense is horrible. If you want to win against Buffalo, you do not pass, you run. And Derrick Henry was a monster. He is an absolute beast. Jackson had a beautiful run. For whatever reason, they kept switching up to Hill I don't know why. He was the only guy that couldn't get it going against Buffalo. And at the end of the game, they're up by 15. And for whatever reason, again, they want to start passing the ball. I like to chime in about the NFL is scripted and it's fake, but I'm really having a hard time seeing that Baltimore was running wild on Buffalo. And the end of the game, they decided to pass the ball. It blew my mind. Josh Allen running that third down. He slides but doesn't slide. They're a yard short. Again, coaching. Where is the challenge? Where's the guy from the booth? Hey, Allen got it by a clear yard. Why aren't we challenging it? The Buffalo Bills are not properly coached. Yes, we won. I'm happy the Bills won. I'll take a bad win over a good loss. That's, especially with Baltimore losing, who I think is our only real competition right now in the AFC. The team is fantastic. The Ravens crossed offense, defense. Buffalo got lucky. Again, not cheering. I was not a fan of going down and kicking a field goal. If anybody looked at any social media in the last few days, that dude was like inches away of blocking that kick. I'm sitting there with Liam. The whole time like this. And I like it. Coleman should have scored, but time on the clock. I don't care. Get the touchdown. A field goal is not promised. I'm happy Buffalo won. Net passing yards, 194 to 389 in favor of Buffalo. Listen, when you're running for 200 yards, you don't get to pass for that much. Yards per, very little penalties, nothing crazy like that. I don't know. I'm happy Buffalo won. Coleman, bro, I'm so happy that Buffalo finally looks like there's a legit number one receiver to free up some space in the middle. Once he got going is when it started to look good on offense. Run game is there. Allen is there. Fantastic defense. They said Buffalo had 4 rookies starting in the secondary. Oh, that was tough. That was
exactly, the whole secondary.
That was tough for me, bro. I'm happy Buffalo won, but I watched a whole game like this. You guys heard me talking here. I am not a cover my eyes. Buffalo's the greatest ever. I critique the team. I like good football. I don't root for my team when they're bad or make excuses when they do something wrong. I like good football across the board. I'm glad they won. I'm happy they won, especially with the Chiefs losing and Baltimore losing head-to-head. That helps Buffalo out. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm happy they won because they should not have won that game. It was at home. I said it when they respect the bet. I'm only picking Buffalo because they're playing at home. If they weren't, they would not have been my pick. But they won, and I'm happy. Go Bills. We'll go over the preview in the next upcoming segment, but I'm happy on the recap. Bills, go team.
Speaking of Chiefs, do they start 0-2?
Who do they got this week?
Eagles.
Well, we're going to get to that in the preview. Of week 2.
That's
Rob,
tough.
my man. Who do you give us your fastest 3 minutes? I'm not sure if I can say that. ESPN don't sue us. On your team, the San Francisco 49ers.
My San Francisco 49ers. Where do we start? Look, watching the game, you would think we didn't play pretty good, but if you're looking at the stats, we actually pretty much dominated the whole game. We had 24 to 14 first downs. 15 of them was through the air. We was 50% on third downs. We had 72 total plays to their 50. Outgained them 384 yards to 230 total yards. I'm a little on the fence on how I feel about the win, because I don't know if it's because of how the roster is shaping out, or because Purdy got the extension, but it looks like we're starting to transition to more of a passing team. And I got to be honest, I don't know how that's going to fare well. I mean, the last time we seen more of a passing air attack Shanahan's team, that was the Falcons, but he had all the weapons, with Julio Jones, Matt Ryan. So, I mean, this team wasn't really built that way. So that's got me a little worried. But overall, I mean, we played a good game. It was a division. I think that was one of the games I picked that we would win. And then later on in the season, I said we'd probably lose to them because it's very hard to sweep your division. Mm-hmm. But again, I mean, we getting hit by the injury bug early. Kittles is out. He's been put on IR for 4 weeks.
That's tough,
if not more. I was mad when we drafted him. Now we booted him. Our kicker, Jake Moody, he's out of there. So we got a new kicker.
They brought in a new.
Juwan Jennings is a little banged up. Purdy, toe and shoulder. So we see how you get through the practice. So, I mean, just to recap again, good solid win. If you're using your eye test, there's a couple of little worries, but if you're just a stats guy, then it was a successful win. But 50-50 with how we looking right now. If I had to sum it up.
I'm with it. We were texting the group chat. I originally, like, first quarter, I was like, yo, Seattle's defense came to play. But I think, like, the second I said that, it kind of started the shift. Except for the injuries, I'm with you. It wasn't a great win, but it was a win. And the injuries, man, like, that was tough. Your quarterback, your tight end, and your
Hey,
your
man,
kicker.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys got rid of them because that was tough to watch.
you get you a division win. It's
Yeah, you
always
can't be
good.
upset at that.
yeah. I mean, like my brother always say, 1st to 9. So
There
if
you
you
go.
win most of your division games, you're going to the playoffs. So we got to
Okay.
take care of. Go on to the coast. What we got?
Felix, the Colts, bro.
Quickest 3 minutes. Well, I might need this whole thing to talk about my boy. I'm not used to this. I'm 1-0 for the first time since 2013. What you talking
Talkish.
about? What
Like
you
give
talking
him
about?
330. Give him 330.
You know
Go
what I'm
ahead.
You
saying?
got it. You got it. The extra time.
I ain't what the last time I was 1-0, boy, we had whole new presidents. The economy was booming. I was in Kentucky, I think. I don't know where I was at, man. I think it was before I moved to Kentucky. Jesus Christ. I've been moved to Kentucky and back before I was 1-0 again. Man, listen. I told y'all last week, Colts, money line. But I also told you on one of these little shorts or whatever, I told you, Danny Dimes, he ain't never had this before. He ain't never seen this before. That man was spreading the ball around. Listen, if you got Colts players in fantasy, it's gonna be tough for you this year because they got players everywhere. We got players everywhere. You got Michael Pittman. Josh Downs ain't even doing it. Josh Downs had like 3 catches or something last week. Tyler Warren had 7. You had Pittman who had like 8. A.D. Mitchell caught a nice one. Pierce caught a nice one. JT caught a couple one. But it was exciting to watch, man. I tell you what, I saw like a little clip today, not a clip, but like a picture. They was talking about how many times Dan Jones got sacked in New York, and now he's in heaven. Dude, he dropped back on one of these passes. It wasn't a Dolphins player within 5 yards of him. And they kept telling me, oh, nah, the Dolphins, D-line, that's the strength. That's the strength. We got Bradley Chubb. We got Jalen Phillips. We got Matthew Judon. We got Seiler, who had 10 sacks last year at D tackle. He just got paid. Our front set, they hit him once, sacked him once. That was it. Bruh. But still, my favorite part of the game.
I know what it is.
My favorite part of the game. My boy Lou Anarumo, boy. Oh my gosh. The mad scientist, boy. Dude. He had played, he bringing nickel for sacks. He had another safety blitz. He hit Tua. He had 2 DNs dropping in the coverage. Latu got a pick.
That was
Lie
beautiful, bro.
to.
That was beautiful.
Man, then our free agent boys, Cam Bynum got a pick. Mooney Ward out here shutting people down. Xavier Howard over there shutting people down. Man,
Now, question: do you think you guys peaked too early right now with
peaked.
the win, or you think this is going to
It's
be a
week
good trend?
1. You don't
Yeah.
you don't know what Dr. Lou is cooking right now.
Well, when it
What?
comes, like,
We'll
I've
see.
always said
We'll see next week.
the mark of a good team is when you beat a bad team convincingly, not go head to head with a bad team and win a field goal. It's to
I agree.
mollywop a bad team.
Yeah.
33-8
Agree.
on a charity touchdown, in my opinion. I mean,
But
that
I'ma
was
tell
an
you this.
outright beatdown against the Dolphins.
I'm gonna
But
tell
are
you
they
this.
really that bad, or
No, that's
would
what
you
I'm
go
gonna
to
tell you.
that?
I'm gonna tell you this, where it really upset me with social media this week, right? And all the news outcast and all the ESPNs
Hooplas.
and all these people on TV, right? Last week when they was picking the game, NFL Network, they swept the Dolphins. It was like 2 people who picked the Colts. Then on NFL Net, Rich Eisenham. He was lone wolf picking the Colts. Everybody was picking the Dolphins last week.
Mm-hmm.
Now we beat the Dolphins, and Tua gotta go. The coach gotta get fired. The GM gotta get fired. They might have the number one pick in the draft. Like, come on, bro. So it was just all them.
Right.
They just bad. So
Yeah.
you guys, it's a team here. Y'all telling me might be the number one pick in the draft. They might have the number one pick in the draft, but everybody last week picked them to win.
That is something that bothers me, where no one gives credit to the team that beat. They all pick them, so they're going to back them up, but they lose. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. How about you pick the wrong team and the other team beat the hell out of them? It's like you say, oh,
Mm-hmm.
all the turnovers, the offense was stagnant. How about the good defense they went against to make them stagnant? Like, I know what you're talking about. I hear all the time the talking heads. They say their piece, then the game plays out. They're all wrong, and then they give credit to everything other than the team that beat the hell out of the team they all picked.
Yeah,
So I'm with you on
Yeah.
that.
I seen the
I don't.
NFL. I seen all the NFL predictions. I seen all the pregame show predictions. I seen Rich Eisen with the lone wolf. Oh, I seen it. Like
Love Rich
everybody was
Eisen.
picking the Dolphins. Now this week is the Dolphins is the worst team in the league. Number one pick. Fire everybody. Like, come on, man.
Just like last night with the Vikings game and with the Bills. I don't like how media does that.
Excellent segue, my friend. Let's keep it up with the week 1 full review. Talk about that game, because I'm drifting in and out of sleep from waking up at 4, going to work early, late from the Bills game the night before, and I just see Rob, Jet. And I'm thinking to myself, they might have won. They might have done well. And sure
Man,
enough,
I went to
That was a good
sleep.
game.
I was like, man, this
That
game done. I went to sleep.
that was a good game. I might be a little biased right now because I have them in a couple of my fantasy leagues, but
it's the best way to be, bro.
I mean, if I'm gonna just speak from a analyst perspective, so to speak, you know, the perception or the cloud around JJ was, he didn't do a lot in college. He
Yes.
ran the ball, he threw the ball like 9 times in 4 years, blah 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 blah. But I was listening to the radio this morning, and somebody mentioned, and I agree with them, that he learned and he benefited a lot from being injured last year and sitting and watching, grasping the system, and then learning with Donald. But I got to see more of JJ in preseason and seeing on some tape. He got talent. The kid got talent. The game started off shaky, but even through the first half or even the 3 quarters, I really didn't think he was playing bad. I just thought that the O line wasn't holding up and giving him enough time. Like we've seen in the NFL, don't matter who you are, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, they get you off your rhythm, they get you off your square. You're not going to be efficient. And then you got to understand this is his first start. It's not like he's a Patrick Mahomes or a Tom Brady or Peyton Manning where they've
Good
been
point.
through it. They have the experience where they can kind of get their self into a rhythm or make some plays that are getting them going. This is his first start, so he kind of needs a couple things to go his right for him so he can feel confident. But I liked his poise, man. And if you look at the throws that he was making, even the incomplete passes, they weren't flimsy, they weren't floppy. He was fastballing them passes. So I like him. I think he's gonna get better as the season goes, and I think people need to watch
Okay.
out for the Vikings. But I mean, it was a good game. I
Yeah,
was
they
I
already
was
have a good defense. They already have a good defense. My concern, like when people like I was some eat low picks in the draft in fantasy drafts. I'm like, I'm not touching Jefferson. I don't trust that quarterback just quite yet. But like you said, you made a good point. He missed all last year. The coach, Felix talks about all the time, is a very quarterback friendly, good offensive coach. It only
Mhm.
helped him out.
Quarterback
So
whisperer,
yeah,
KOC.
yeah. So that was when I saw that, I was like, oh, because jumping to that other division game, the Detroit Lions and the Packers. I know they played in Green Bay, but the Packers look solid in my opinion from top to bottom. Like they were just at one point it was like 20 something to nothing or
Mhm.
17-3. Like
Mhm.
Detroit we said it. Felix said it. Guys, go back and watch the tape. It's on other YouTube channel, previous videos. I mean, the loss of the coordinators, we have said on here multiple times, cannot be understated, overstated. And they didn't look too good out there. Like, they didn't have anything. Green Bay came to play, and all parts of the game looked good.
Correct.
Detroit looked like a team that lost both their coordinators.
They sure did, bro. Like, I like Dan Campbell, motivator, but you got the two, the extensions of the coach, the plays. Yeah, they promoted from within, but
my thing is just because you promote within don't mean it's the same.
Yeah.
Like Ben Johnson been like that dude. You know what I'm saying? He's been the next head coach in waiting coordinator guy for like the last 4 years. Everybody's been talking about Ben Johnson.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I'm saying? He had offers last year and he chose to go back to Detroit. So you just don't lose him and just replace from within and think, well, we just gonna keep running like we did before.
Like, it's week one, but is Detroit's window closing or closed?
And not only they lost him, but they lost one of the other coaches because Aaron Glenn took him to the Jets. I don't know if it was the quarterback coach or so they lost 2 coaches off their offensive staff.
Now I got a question for you in regards to that. Being that you got high praise for Kyle Shanahan, right? And the tree. To go back to what you're saying as far as when
Mike McDaniel making the tree look bad.
When coordinators leave and they hire within, like you just said, it doesn't necessarily translate to being the same. Would Kyle Shanahan and how his tree be different, or what's the word I'm trying to say? I guess in a different category, because when he promotes within, it's like they don't really have a drop off because they're all kind of running either the same style or they're using the same function. Like when these other coordinators leave, like you leave, Billy promotes me into your spot, but I got a whole different type of going about it. Whereas with his tree and his coordinators, they all kind of like, look, the Kubiaks, one went with, I forgot where he went to. I think one of them went to the Texans, but then the brother's still with us and it's still the same thing.
The difference with Cal is those guys don't call the plays.
I was thinking the same thing.
They just have the offensive coordinator title, you know what I'm saying? But they don't call the plays. So another one leaves. Cal's still the one calling the plays. The only thing them guys doing is helping Cal create a game plan.
Look at McDaniels down here.
It's probably a collaborative effort, but Cal is the one calling those plays.
That was a knock on McDaniels down here. It's like, oh, he's the offensive coordinator, and some people are like, yeah, he's gonna do well. Other people are like, no, Shanahan calls the plays. This guy was just there as a quarterback coach. Shanahan's the one. It's his plans. It's his schemes. This guy is just go team. Shanahan's calling the plays. But I'm glad you mentioned that. Segue again to the New York Jets and Pittsburgh Steelers. Holy crap. That was a game that I did not even think was going to happen.
That was the last game I was expecting.
It was like lock of the week, Pittsburgh Jets under of like 40.
Yeah.
No, take the under. They're not doing anything. I am an undercover Justin Fields fan. I want so bad for this guy to learn to throw the ball because he doesn't take direct hits. He's fast. He moves around good in the pocket, but he's not been given the chance to or coached. It's more like, all right, you can run, throw a little bit of go, just get us a first down. He looked like a very good quarterback, and Pittsburgh's defense isn't great, but it's not horrible. But he has some good passes. He had some good runs. And then Rodgers, which I'll have a thing on Rodgers in a little bit. But the Steelers, man, I didn't expect them to put up 34 points. They've been stagnant forever. But then they bring in Rodgers, who was stagnant with the Jets, and they put up 34 to the Jets 32.
I mean, I didn't expect from either side. Like, as we was talking during the week, I thought that the Steelers defense, as they've been
I actually think
talked
Pittsburgh
about.
defense is like one of the best defenses in the league, and
I thought they was gonna stuff them, and I thought Fields was
Yeah,
gonna have a tough time running and throwing. I thought Brees Hall wasn't gonna find too much rushing room, but
100% in agreement,
that
bro. I thought the
their
exact
offense
same
was
thing.
their offense was running efficient. And then on the flip side, the Jets didn't lose too much on the defense. And then you got Aaron Glenn, who's a defensive minded coach.
Yeah,
You would think that their defense is still top 10 ish. And I mean, Pittsburgh was just running on them too.
that
So
that hit
that was a game. That was a game of the week. That wasn't the game of the,
exactly.
of
Like
the week.
nobody saw that. Like these two teams. I mean, they're
Yeah.
trading scores. It wasn't lopsided in a weak comeback in garbage time. They're trading scores. But that hit at the end, bro, was that Mink? No, it was Ramsey
Ramsey.
on William, bro. That was textbook. That was beautiful.
yeah,
It was
that's-
definitely a good week.
That's how
one
you
of
end.
games.
That's how you end
Yeah.
the game, boy.
That's how you end the game. Bengals and and Browns. Was anybody secretly undercover rooting for the Browns at the end of that game?
No,
Nah.
I got Joe Burrow and like.
No.
And listen, for
I
whatever
kept looking
reason-
at my fantasy team like, bro,
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
going on right now?
We're gonna when we go to
Yeah.
respect the bet recap, we're gonna talk about your
No.
Jamar Chase call. But for whatever reason, in Indianapolis, Joe Flacco looked 45 years old. He looked like a young 41 with the Browns because that ball was getting out there. I'm gonna tell you this: that Samson
He was
kid,
running.
he was moving, bro. That Samson kid, I know they got Judkins, whatever his name is, who screw. If Samson is playing like he's playing, I don't know the situation with Judkins, but his off the field thing didn't get him signed yet or on the field.
He's
This
signed, but
Samson, bro,
I
he's
think
in
they're
a
gonna be
he
gone
was
for a couple
flying
weeks.
out there.
Yeah.
He
I
was
think
looking good. Number 44,
he was good at
Hayden
Tennessee.
Harden. He was junior, whatever his name is. The
Fannin,
tight end.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
he
good.
looked good. But I'm watching this game. I'm like a kind of person as a Bills fan. I want all of the better teams to lose. So Buffalo has that one game advantage. I'm watching the Bengals game thinking, all right, Bengals, let's lose this one. Come on. But I did not expect that to be that close. Are the Bengals for week one jitters or their offense division game? Like, why did they put up only 17 points?
because they could not block Myles Garrett.
Bro, so
My
we're all
defensive,
watching Red Zone, right?
player of the
We're all watching
year
Red Zone.
prediction. What?
You did pick him.
I guess
Scott
I'll take
Hansen
it.
is like, oh, you're not going to believe this. 3 straight sacks. And they cut back to the game. Burrow's laying down and Garrett touches him. I'm like, that's 3 straight sacks. He made it sound like he knocked his helmet off.
No,
and he didn't get credited for the sack either.
He hit Burrow one time.
2 straight.
I was like, man, I don't know if he gonna get up from that.
But Garrett, they came to play. That defense was ready to go.
Yeah.
What about
I didn't like it at all. I kept
No.
looking at my fantasy team like, Burrow, what
We could
is
have some
going on
bangers,
right
man.
now, buddy?
Week one was a good first week of football, man.
I thought the Patriots were going to start with a blowout. I didn't know it was a reverse blowout because they came pretty close to getting nothing.
Say it
Gino
again.
looked good, bro.
What happened to the Patriots? Say it again.
Oh man,
Gino
I don't know.
looked
good
I don't
out
know
there.
what happened in that one.
300
go-
plus. Bowers.
we need to go back to last week's. We need to go back to last week's episode. And
Man,
Patriots Raiders.
I didn't
Vrabel,
expect that. I did not expect that kind of a game, man.
Respect
Drake
it.
May, what happened, bruh?
Watch,
Told you Raiders.
I figured if anything, they're at home, far travel. You know, all those cliches coming across the country, different start times, whatever it is. New
I would
coach, new
sleep on the
quarterback.
Raiders.
Gino was looking good out there. Myers, for some reason, is a stud on that team. Bowers, 100 plus yards week one.
Myers been good for a while, man.
Yeah,
It's just-
he's no one you really think of as like, oh, I'm gonna go get Myers. I had him on my fantasy team. He
The
looked
Patriots shouldn't
fantastic.
have let him go. The Patriots shouldn't have let him go. I don't understand that one.
The Patriots. He wasn't never with the Patriots.
Our wasn't he with the Patriots? Myers.
Michael Mayer.
No.
He said Jabari Myers or
Yeah, Jabari
whatever.
Myers.
Oh,
Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby Myers.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the tight end. No, Jacoby Myers is
Nah.
good.
Speaking of tight ends, Juwan Johnson dropping that one to potentially tie the game with the Arizona Cardinals and the Saints.
That was
We're
tough.
all talking Saints #1 overall pick. I mean, did Miami decide to say no? Hold on, guys. We're the worst team in the NFL.
Nah, I think Miami's still good. I think they just ran into a juggernaut.
Oh, there you go. So Saints going to be that #1 because they didn't look great. But
That's my
they didn't-
pick.
They didn't look that bad, or is Arizona just not really
That's my pick. I think the
much?
Saints is gonna be the
Okay.
number one pick.
Yeah, because
Panthers
except
might be
for
there again.
Miami, there was no clear cut like, bro, this team looks trash. Except for, all right, I have to get to this. I've rooted for this young man. We're all at the age, guys, where we say the kid. I've rooted for this kid for his first 3 years in the league. It's only been week 1, but Bryce Young, he's got to go. I'm sorry that it's the team, it's the whatever it is. They
Caleb Williams.
are bad, and he is not helping them at all.
I didn't watch none of their game. I didn't, but
It was actually a good
it's the
game.
line.
He didn't
whatever
ball
it
out?
is. I don't believe he did. No.
No?
He's.
He didn't play bad.
I didn't
But-
watch any of their game because I was trying to. Their game was on the same time as the Colts Miami game,
Yeah.
and then I look up. They talking about rain delay. I say rain delay. This is the NFL. What are you talking about rain delay? Yeah.
I mean,
Once
Carolina.
they went to a delay, that game went to the back.
They scored a garbage time touchdown with Chuba Hubbard catch down the sideline, 26-10. I mean, Etienne, who talk about someone you would never put on your fantasy team again. For me, it's Etienne. Never in a million years. Even if he averaged 200 a game this season, I'm not touching him next year. He had almost 150, I think. Like,
Yeah,
they
broke a long
destroyed
one.
Carolina.
Yeah,
I
he
did
broke
see
a
he
long
broke a
one.
long one.
But man, the Bryce Young, he
He
doesn't
looked
have
so
the
good.
dude.
They traded Tank Bigsby.
Did they trade him? I heard that. Right? He's going to Philly. Where's he going?
Yeah,
Philly, right?
Yeah.
What about, speaking of Philly, Gainwell with Pittsburgh? Like this, you got Jalen Warren, you got the young guy Caleb Johnson, but you got Gainwell in all the serious parts of the game running wild back there.
I wanted Gainwell on Indy. We worked them out and everything.
He's a solid player.
But Shane, coached him in Philly or whatever. So I thought he was a good thing. We end up now we just signed up Amir Abdullah.
He's a solid number 2 back there. He's a goal line guy.
Well, I don't know what they signed him for because we got a little rookie running back. He came in when Jonathan Taylor got hurt. He had a decent game too.
I think I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name at the moment.
Giddens, DJ Giddens.
Yeah, I knew it started with a G. I knew it started with a G though. Speaking of solid,
he had a nice game when he came in from JT.
The respect the bet week 1 recap. Respect the bet week 1 recap.
We're
gonna run through the bets. Then we're gonna run through our fantasy. Okay.
I didn't have a good weekend.
We're gonna run through the bets. We're gonna run through the fantasy. So Billy, I had Buffalo money line. Got it. I had Tampa Bay minus 2.5. Got it. Felix, Colts money line. Got it. New England minus 2.5. Did not get it. Rob, San Francisco, Seattle over the 43. He did not get that. His Las Vegas, which the socials all loved. Vegas money line, Bowers over 50, and Smith over 2 touchdowns. I believe you hit the 2 out of 3, but you didn't get the win, so the Raiders lost. So 0 for 2 for Rob.
No, Raiders
won.
What did I look at? Hold on a second, Rob.
They beat
money
the
line
Patriots.
Bowers. Yeah, hold on. I might have messed up. So did Smith get 2 touchdowns?
I'm not sure.
Is that what it was? Something.
You lost something. In the gambling world, that's a loss. You lose one, you lose all.
That is true. That is true. I need to see because I blanked on that one. I need someone to look up because I can't touch my screen.
Looking it up. I'm looking it up right now.
It's already.
We're about to live
as soon as you
fact check this.
As soon as you start touching it, you started to go to.
I know.
Yeah,
bro.
Gino was 24 for 34, 362 yards with 1 touchdown.
That's what it was. So Rob
had
had Vegas money line
right now.
Rob had Vegas money line. Rob had Bowers over 50 yards. Did not get the Gino over 1.5. So unfortunately, 0-2 for Rob. So the quick recap: Bills money line covered. Tampa Bay minus 2.5. Got it. Billy 2-0 for the bets. Felix, Colts money line. Got it. New England minus 2.5. Did not get it. 1-1 for Felix. Rob, Seattle, San Francisco over 43. Did not get it. Vegas money line. Bowers and Gino over 1.5. Gino did not get over 1.5. Rob 0-2 with his bets. However, respect the bet, fantasy football. Pick one player from that's going to be good. Pick your sleeper. Rob, he picked in Jigbuka.
Who?
Tampa Bay's rookie receiver.
Emeka
Egbuka. 6 for 90 was Rob's prediction at 15 points. Egbuka, 9 rush yards, 4 for 67, 2 touchdowns. Rob's projection was 15 points. He ended up with 23.6. Great job for Rob. He hit that sleeper. Rob also had Harrison Jr., 5 for 80 and a touchdown, totally 19 points. Maserati got 5 for 71, 19 points.
And a tud.
And a touchdown, 19.1. So Rob hit the 19.1, 2-0 on the fantasy football from Rob. If you put them in your dailies, you do well with that.
Stick with me, people. We're going to go places.
Felix is 2, his player and his sleeper.
Jeez.
Chase, 6 for 150, 2 touchdowns with a total of 33 points. Chase ended up with 2 for 26, 4.6 points. That was a negative for Felix. What's his name? Warren?
Yes.
5 for 85 and 2 touchdowns. Warren was 7 for 76. No touchdowns. Potential 25.5 to where is it here? 14.6. Can't call that a good prediction on a sleeper, but he got almost 50 points. So
yeah. He just didn't get the touchdowns. You know why he didn't get the touchdowns? Because Daniel Jones ran 2 quarterback sneaks.
He sure did.
In for touchdowns.
He did have one on the back for one of them, right? He just didn't connect on it.
Yeah.
Man. And then Billy, I had Nick Chubb, 70 yards and a touchdown for 13 points. He had 60 yards, 6 points. We're not going to count that as a good one. But now where it comes into our question mark. I had Bucky Irvin, 3 for 30, 75 yards and a touchdown for 19.5. Bucky ended with 37 rush, 4 catches for 8 yards and a touchdown, 14.5 actual fantasy points. We're at a 5-point gap. Is that a successful sleeper pick?
No.
Or is it not? What's our threshold for being within the realm of, hey, good pick?
What did he finish with?
He finished with 14.5 points. With what I had him was a potential 19.5.
I mean,
he got a touchdown. I called a touchdown. I said 75 yards. He got 37 yards. I said 3 catches for 30. He was 4 catches for 8. 5 points short. So
4 catches for 8 yards?
Yes, 4
catches. I mean, my sleeper had 14 points.
He did, but your potential sleeper was 25.5. So you were over 10 points away. I'm 5 points. So what are we calling that? Still a negative or what?
I'll give you a half a point.
All right, I mean, because it's there, but it's not great.
Dang, 4 catches, 8 yards. I thought that's worse than Gibbs. Gibbs was 10 catches, 30 yards.
Yeah, I mean, 4 for 8 was nothing. But so all right, we'll end with that. I hit the 2 bets. Rob hit the 2 fantasy. Felix 1 for 3, the overall of our 4 total bets. Pay attention. I got the bets. Rob's got the fantasy. Felix is here for a good time.
Yee.
That is our week
Wait till you hear mine's this week.
That is our week 1 previews or recaps, week 1. On to the week 2, our team preview. Bills, I believe, where to go is at the Jets, I believe Buffalo is.
Yes, at the Jets.
Hold on, I'm going to venture to change my screen here. Hopefully I don't freeze.
Yep. 1 p.m. Forecast of 77 degrees. Cloudy.
Yes. So here we go. My 3 minutes on my Bills team. I think Buffalo is going to win. But again, the run. Breece Hall's a good running back. Fields is good running out of the backfield. Wilson's a decent receiver, but there's no other second guy I don't believe out there. The Jets do have a tendency to take Hall out and put in Allen and their other third guy when he gets hot. I never understood that when it comes to running back. I could see your change of pace guy, but to alternate 3 in when Breece Hall was doing good, I wouldn't touch that. I do think Buffalo's going to win. I think Allen's going to do pretty good against that defense. Hopefully our rush game looks as good as it did the other night. I mean, James Cook got like 7 yards in every first down, and then for whatever reason, I don't know what Buffalo did on the second, third downs. Anyway, I think Buffalo will beat the Jets at the Jets. I hope it's not a trap game coming off of a big win against Baltimore. Quarterback does concern me, not with the passing, but his legs. I stated before, Buffalo does not do good against running quarterbacks and running teams. I do think, however, their offense is much better and will put up a lot more points. The Jets' offense is not the Ravens' offense, so I'm not worried about that. And I do hope the defense does do some adjusting. I do think Buffalo wins. I think it's going to be, I'd say by 10 at least. I think it's going to be an easy victory. It may look close at one point, but I think Buffalo's going to take this one at the Jets. Pretty easy. Go Bills.
Go
Rob,
Bills.
my man, what do you got for the
Oh,
San Francisco's at the New Orleans?
49ers. We had Nowlands, 1 p.m. showing on Fox. This is a game that we should win.
Worst team in the league.
We should win. We should win by 2 touchdowns, but again, we're a little banged up. Kittles is out. Get an update on Purdy and Jennings tomorrow to see how they looking. If not, we got Mac Jones waiting, but we should win. The Saints, they're not good. They're not good right now. But just like the Bills, this could be a little trap game where we don't take them serious. We play around, let them hang around, and at the end of the day, these guys are professionals. They get paid to make plays, so
Valid point.
anything is possible. But I feel good, feel confident. I think we get out of there by 2 touchdown win, and we bring it on home.
Okay. Mr. Indianapolis Colts himself.
Here I am. And listen, I got a little insight. I got a little birdie in my ear telling me they was in the Colts facility today.
Tweet, tweet.
And they saw Dr. Lou in there cooking. He's in there cooking, baby. All right. The mad scientist is in there cooking. He's going to have Bo Nix all in the spin cycle. I think Latu, it's in the spin cycle. I think Latu going to have a big game. I think Defoe going to have a big game. And that D-line is going to eat. And we saw Bo Nix last week when the D-line in his face, he ain't really like it.
It was a rough game for him.
I think the game going to be close because Denver probably got, one of the top 3 defenses in the league.
Agreed.
I think if we can block Nick Bonito, we got a real good shot. My only thing is Mooney Ward got a concussion. He in the protocol. We don't know if he's going to play. Jalen Jones, hamstring. We don't know if he's going to play. That's 2 of our DBs right there. Luckily, Denver only got 1 receiver.
That's a good point.
I think it's going to be close. I think we're going to pull it out. And then the social medias are going to tell me that Denver is the worst team in the league.
That is
They
true.
should be
They are
fired.
going to tell you that.
They should
All
trade
right,
Surtain.
Yeah, the spread's what? 2.5. I think.
Yeah, I'm looking just on Yahoo. I see -2 right now. I haven't checked the Hard Rock app just yet. But we're all taking our teams to take the step to 2-0. Bills, 49ers, Indianapolis Colts. Colts are at home, San Francisco and Buffalo on the road. You'd mentioned it earlier about the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Are the Chiefs starting 0-2? They're playing in Kansas City, but the Eagles, as we know, that run game, that defense, it could travel. Is the defense as good as it was last year? Because I put the game on the other night. I mean, Javonte Williams, you had called it. If he's, pre-injury, the guy's a stud. He had 2 touchdowns first half. It didn't really get away from them, but the championship team just kind of stayed the course and got it. Are they going to bring that to Kansas City? Are the Chiefs starting 0-2?
Yeah, but they lost their D tackle real early in that game. He decided to shoot little geese at quarterback.
$57,000. They're like a hefty fine. $57,000 for a multimillionaire. That's like $20.
Yeah, but when he's out, you can run the ball a little bit better on them. Okay. And he'll be back. And I don't like any of – it's not like I don't like their run game. it's that I don't think they really dedicate that self to the
Who's
run
that?
game.
Chiefs?
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, we love trolling the fans. Say it. Like you said it last week. People on the socials went nuts. They don't have any stars. And people are like, well, they've never had stars. Look at the Patriot teams of yesteryear, all this stuff. No, the Chiefs, I think, need stars. The guy on the broadcast was like, oh, Xavier Worthy's out and they don't know what to do. You're telling me that Andy Reid, genius quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, greatest thing of all time, they shut down because Xavier Worthy, his end arounds aren't there anymore to help them out? Like, come on, bro.
bro,
I don't want to hear about this. Oh, they're so good. Listen, they played at schoolyard ball. What's her face has sucked the life out of Travis Kelce. He's been nothing for the last couple years.
what's
They
her
made
face?
Yeah, what's her name? Taylor Swivel.
And she
Don't let
did
the
what?
don't let the
And she did-
Swifties get
and
to
she-
you.
Listen,
That's
she
his
did what to him?
bring
fiance
it
now.
on, Swifties. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and you can tell us how you really
That's
feel.
his fiance now. All right.
Oh, I love a good love
show
story.
some respect.
But take that love story off football.
She could take the life out of me.
There's bad
With
blood.
that-
Okay.
with that
It is
bank
bad
account.
Bad blood.
But
All
it's
right.
it's the version without
You
Kendrick
don't-
Lamar, though. It's
you
the
don't want
rap-free
that.
version. You don't want that.
You don't want bad blood. All right.
Chiefs 0-2 or what? Because, again,
I think
Chiefs,
that
you got to
loss.
have no stars on your team, and you're still blindly rooting for them. Come on, man. You're going 0-2, it looks like.
I mean, but they're missing Rice. They're missing Worthy also. Like their number one
speed.
guy right now is Hollywood Brown.
Yep.
And Juju.
I think
Yeah,
they should
when I
make a
saw
trade for
Juju make a
Tyreek
catch,
Hill.
I was like, what?
If I'm them, I'm getting on the phone with the Dolphins. Like, hey man, reverse
him
Uno
back.
card. Can we get him back?
Reverse Uno, come back.
Can we get Tyreek Hill back? He don't really want to be there. All right.
No,
I
he
like
does
them to
not want
go.
be
I
there.
like the Chiefs to go 1-1 for the simple fact that I personally didn't take in account that the Eagles secondary. I knew they lost Slade, but I didn't take into account, and CJ Gardner, whatever. But I didn't take into account that even though they got good players and Mitchell, DeJean, they're young, and week one, kind of showed their youngness. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's still Patrick Mahomes. They do have two capable receivers.
Where's the
And
game?
Kelsey, but
It's at
it's in Kansas
Kansas
City.
City. That's kind of like, to me,
So
the saving grace. If they have a
I'm-
chance, it's because
I
they're
like
at
Chiefs. I like Chiefs.
I want to believe that the Chiefs going to win it, but then also, AJ Brown only got
That's
one
another
catch.
one killed my
So-
fantasy.
He
Jesus
killed
so
a
you-
lot of
so you-
people. Yeah.
So he read his book and complained, so he's probably gonna get like 25 targets this week. So, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs for the simple fact that they're home. If they was in Philly,
I'm with
they
you there.
0-2 for sure. But I think Kansas City pulls it out. Get that
Bear-
one for one,
My fantasy team had Burrow and AJ Brown on it.
and you lost.
This,
Yeah, that's bad.
like, come on, guys, get it together.
I mean, it was
Bear-
a bad week one for fantasy superstars.
You're highly paid
Yeah.
individuals. Right?
Bears and Lions. Who gets their first win?
The Lions
at
are smoking
Detroit.
them.
Yeah.
You already know how I feel about Caleb Williams.
Where's the game?
At Detroit.
It's at my house.
I don't know,
Lions
man.
winning.
I don't know, man.
Leons
know,
are
man.
winning. The
Ben
Bears
Johnson
ain't
know
it.
exactly where to hurt him.
I'm
But
curious to see how
Caleb
that
can't
plays
do it.
out.
Caleb can't do it. That boy.
Ben Johnson know exactly where to hit him. He gonna hit him. He gonna hit him hard.
Caleb Williams ain't what y'all been saying he is.
He looked good last night for a while until I went to sleep.
He looked fast like
You
Kyler
took- you
Murray,
took
but
your-
he ain't
He
hitting
had
no
his
targets.
team up when I went to sleep.
No, the defense had the team up.
Jacksonville, Cincinnati. I know you're rooting for Cincinnati.
I'm
gonna say
to beat
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
I'm gonna say Jacksonville wins that.
Bengals.
I'm
Bengals.
curious to see because I'm not a Jacksonville fan. I don't like Trevor Lawrence, but the Bengals, man, they didn't look too good the other day, and I think Jacksonville might be a little better than the Browns. Luckily, they're playing in Cincinnati.
But I mean,
Bengals.
you got red zone, so they're not gonna show you the totality. I can see. I had one of those games up in my multi-view, and before the cloud delay, Jacksonville was all right, man.
Okay.
Like,
Giants, Cowboys, 0-1 at Dallas.
If they put Dart in Giants,
Giants
but
is
I'm gonna go with
another
the
team that's
Cowboys.
bad. They're gonna be fighting for that top 5.
I mean, to
Draft
me,
pick.
it's Russell Wilson. He's not a good
They're slightly
quarterback.
better
There's
than the
nobody on
Saints.
that team. What's that go, Rob?
They're slightly better than the Saints.
Yeah, I can see that. Like they have neighbors. That's it. Tracy, he's decent. I'm not sure their defense has, but Russell
Their
Wilson is
defense is
not that
good.
guy, bro. Russell Wilson is not the guy. He had a good team in Seattle, a fantastic defense, a fantastic running back. When those two things go away, yeah, he's a little bit older. Russell Wilson is just a guy back there throwing deep balls. That's all he's doing. I mean, he
Can't even
threw a
do that.
20-yard jump ball to Neighbors the other day.
Yeah.
And like, oh,
Giants
look
got
at
a
that
solid
catch,
defense.
veteran savvy. Like, no, bro, it was a bad pass.
Giants has a solid defense, but it's
Yeah.
not going to be
Yeah.
but they don't
Their
have enough
D-line
offense.
Their D-line is nasty, dog.
So
They don't have enough offense.
we covered our teams. What in this weekend? Like, is there a game standing out to you? Patriots, Dolphins, San Francisco, New Orleans, Rams, Titans, Bears, Lions, Giants, Cowboys, Jags, Bengals, Panthers, Cards, Broncos, Colts, Eagles, Chiefs, Bucks, Texans, Chargers, Raiders, Falcons, Vikings. Like
Let's go Bucks.
Well,
listen,
what games that like a game that sticks out?
yeah, any one of those games
tune
excites
in?
you? Like, there's nothing here. Like, I honestly think the Colts
No,
I
the
got
and the
four
Broncos
games.
Broncos game.
Eagles. Chiefs Eagles
I got-
gonna be good.
Yeah,
I got 4
okay.
games for you. I got Broncos, Colts.
I think so.
I got Chiefs, Eagles.
Agreed.
I got Falcons, Vikings. And I
That
like
could be
Bucks and
sneaky good, you think?
and I like Bucks and the Texans. Those are my
Okay.
4.
Bucks Texans gonna be good. This is
All
like
right.
Monday night, right?
Yeah, it's Monday night. Yeah.
It's the early
There's
one, 7
two
o'clock.
Monday. I think Chargers and Raiders could be good. Division game, both 1-0. We'll see if it's a letdown for the Chargers coming with the
Don't
But
let
we
me
all
down,
gonna be-
here we go.
Baker.
We all gonna be asleep.
Seahawks, Steelers, Bills, Jets, Browns, Ravens, Washington, Green Bay. Washington, Green Bay looks like it could be interesting.
That's
Oh,
what,
That's a
Thursday
Thursday
night.
night. Yes,
That's
Thursday.
Thursday night though. Yeah.
At
might be
Green
all right.
Bay. That could be a good one.
Yeah, that might be all right.
Cleveland at Baltimore. I
Micah
think
got a
Baltimore's
sack.
not back.
Nah, man, I'm telling you,
They
Vikings.
sure did.
That might be one of our new segments.
What? Micah got a sack?
No. Game of the week that you think, or sneaky game of the week. I'm telling you, Vikings and Falcons.
All right.
That's gonna be the one right there.
I don't think
That was
so.
a weird game too last
I
week.
think beef.
Comment. All our
I
followers,
think beef flow.
listeners,
I
comment.
think beef flow gonna have Penix in a cycle this week.
It's gonna be a good game.
I don't think so. I think it's not gonna be
good. Tell you, it's gonna be a good game.
I don't think Michael Penix is ready for that type of shit. Beef flow bringing.
They got Bijan.
What do you have? Like 30 yards rushing?
No, maybe.
He didn't have a lot of yards rushing.
Maybe.
And most of his yardage came on one play.
Yeah. He didn't get much, like 30 yards rushing or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and most of his
passing.
He had a pass. Most of that came on one play. The rest of the game, it was Casper quiet.
That's funny. That's our week 2 preview. You know, you let us know what games you think are going to be good. I did miss a segment in our week 1 recap. Shocked, not shocked.
Oh, I got one for you.
Well, I'm gonna. You guys go. Rob, go first. Felix, I'll go last. I don't have Felix's. I didn't see what yours is, Rob. But
my shocked is the Fins, the Miami Dolphins, and how bad they looked. All credit to the Colts. All credit. They played good. They looked good. But on paper, you wouldn't expect a Miami Dolphins and a Mike McDaniels coaching, play calling team that still has Tyreek, Waddle, Tua, A-Chain to look that bad. You can say that you didn't expect them to win or you expected them to win, blah, 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 blah. But for them to be down and how, as they like to say on the big networks, putrid, that was my shocker.
Okay.
My not shocked is the Ravens once again blowing a lead and losing a game. I'm not shocked. It's what they do. It's what they do.
The internet took to that one. Oh, a choking team already? Like,
Yeah, not shocked. Not at
Okay.
all. No.
All right.
Shocked, not
Fel-
shocked.
Yeah.
Felix, what you got?
That's my not shocked. Chicago Bears being Chicago Bears. Once
The
again,
Bears.
get up in the lead, lose it. That's the type of loss that got Eberflus fired. And Ben Johnson does it in his first game as the Bears coach. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand the Bears.
The
Get it
Bears.
together. They ain't been good since 1985.
You got a shock, not shock, or that's
Shock.
your one?
My shock is, Jesus Christ, Ashton Genty. This dude here, I have not seen any explosiveness since the preseason. And then the first game of it, like, bruh, he
Yeah,
looks
we
like
rest
Trent
no more.
Richardson to me. 18, what do you have? 18 carries, like 38 yards, and a 1-yard touchdown. Like, he looks like Trent Richardson.
It's not good.
There's no explosiveness there. There's no shiftiness there. Boy, he better start thinking he's playing in on
Bluegrass?
that bluegrass out there in Boise, playing against the Pac-12 teams or whatever they was playing. He better change. Jesus Christ, he looks like Trent Richardson.
Okay. All right. My not shocked. I am not shocked at my team, the Buffalo Bills, not being able to stop the run. Derrick Henry at one point had 3 straight rushes for plus 30 yards or something like that. I am not shocked that their run game has not gotten better. I'm not a fan of the coach. I'm not shocked that they did not address that. I am shocked that Aaron Rodgers threw for 4 touchdowns and not one of them went to DK Metcalf. That shocked me completely.
He has
4
sauce on him.
touchdowns.
The only time he really got off is when they threw like little wide receiver, little bubble screens or whatever.
Mhm.
Sauce had that boy in the
4 touchdowns for Rodgers, none the DK. That is my shocked. I am not shocked. Buffalo has no run defense. It's going to be that way until McDermott is gone. I am shocked.
I mean,
that Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdowns and not one went to DK.
Baltimore's going to run on everybody they play.
They are. But, I mean, dude, Derrick Henry had 3 rushes for 3. 1 rush, 30 yards. The next rush, 30 yards. Not 3 for 30, 3 for 90 is what he had. It blew my mind. All right, that's our shock, not shock. We're supposed to get that week 1 recap. That's my bad. Now on to respect the bet. Everybody's favorite segment. Respect the bet.
Respect the bet.
Yeah.
Respect the bet.
So we went over it earlier. I was 2-0. Rob was 0-2, but came very close to hitting a parlay. And Felix was 1-1 when it came to the respect the bet. I was 0-2 with the fantasy. Felix 0-2 with the fantasy. Rob 2-0 with the fantasy, picking the right players. So I'm going to go first with my 2 bets. This is a bet that I did this past week, which, by the way, respect the bet. I said it. I took the Bucks minus 2.5, a single bet, 25 to win 50. I took Buffalo money line, 50 to win 100. I parlayed the 2, 25 to win 150. I respected the bet. I love it. A bet that I will always make. Respect the bet. Buffalo Bills, their total points. I'll always take the first one. This week, it is over 25.5 points and minus 150. I'm taking the Bills. Team total, 25.5 minus 150. That is my team pick. For the league, I'm taking Carolina and Arizona. I'll push it up a little bit. The under 45.5, which is minus 125. Carolina, Arizona, push it up to 45.5. I'm taking the under. So again, what I do, 25 on the so-so bet, 50 on the other one I feel the most strongly about, and then parlay them with the remaining 25, and that's how I do those bets. So I have Buffalo over 25.5 total points, and I have Arizona and Carolina under 45.5 points. Rob, what do you got?
You have it.
For my respect the bets week 2. For my team, the Niners, you can go ahead and book this. Ricky Parcell, wide receiver, gonna get you 5 catches, and he gonna get you 75 yards. CMC, the running back, he gonna get you.
Wait, is this your
This
fantasy?
is
Or this your bet?
fantasy or what we doing?
Nah, it's my team.
Huh?
So you-
For respect the bet?
To respect the bet.
What kind of bet? You parlaying? What's the bet?
Yeah, we stacking.
Okay. So this is all one bet.
It's all one.
Jeez.
All right.
Just like
all
we
right.
did the Raiders. Just like we did the Raiders.
Forgive
Yeah,
the
so
interruption.
5
man. Please
catches.
keep going.
Nah, I'm trying to figure it out now.
So he's
5
got
catches.
Pearsall 5 catches,
5
75
catches,
yards.
75 yards.
What's the
Okay.
over on it? What's the on that?
Over under is 41.
No, so you can tease it down to 4 catches or 4.5 catches. So
it's
you
4
can
and a-
get it at 5, and then you can probably get him at what is it? It's Hard Rock anyway. I think it's like 40 yards, 60 yards, 80 yards.
My boy
like the
getting
alternate-
75.
the
Oh, yeah,
the alternate bets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably alternate bet it.
Okay, so we can do 4 and 70.
Okay.
CMC, he gonna get you some chicken this week. He gonna get you.
I hope so.
He gonna get you over 50 yards, 1 touchdown. He gonna get you 4 catches, over 40 yards, and the Niners gonna win.
So that is
Stack it.
all one parlay.
Boom,
That's about
boom,
7 bets.
Boom. No,
I hope it hits.
that's not. That's on Prize Picks. You could or Hard Rock. You could just put them like right
Oh
there.
yeah,
boom,
no, you
boom, boom.
parlay them together. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
like
no,
4 or
it's
5
7
of them
bets.
things.
My bad. 7 bets for the pick. Yeah, you hit that. You bet 10 to win $1 million. I'm rooting for you on that one, bro. I'm
just
down.
saying.
I want that.
Hey, just check my track record, people. Y'all seen what
Hey.
I did last year. You feel me? I know
All
what I'm
right.
talking
What is
about,
your
you know.
and NFL random
And my
team?
NFL, we going with the Commanders versus the Packers. We taking the under 48.5.
Nice.
The over under is 48.5. We gonna go with the under. They ain't getting that defense.
All right, Felix. What do you got? Respect the bet, Felix.
Colts +2.
Okay.
And I got Jags Bengals over 49.5.
Ugh.
I like that. Jags
I
Bengals
don't.
over 49.5.
One of us bet wrong because
It's going to be one of those games. They're going to go balls to the wall. They're going to come
I
out
think.
flat.
Listen,
I think it's gonna be the other way. I think the Jags and the Bengals is gonna go under, and my bet is gonna go over.
I don't know, man. I think it's 2 offensive coaches. It's 2 offensive coaches that's gonna go at it and see who can outscore who.
All right.
But,
All right. I'm gonna run it back.
Offense is very superior than the other offense.
That's very true.
It's 49.5, man. It could be 30-20. I don't care.
All right. Respect the bet. Respect the bet. I'm gonna run it back. Bills team total over 25.5. Arizona, Carolina, the under 45.5. Bills over 25.5 total points. Carolina, Arizona under 45.5 points.
like
Rob,
8
run it back
bets.
real quick.
49ers, Dub, Ricky, 4 catches, 70 yards. CMC, 4 catches, 40 yards, and over 50 yards rushing. Boom back.
Felix?
I got Colts +2, Jags Bengals over 49.5.
That's respect the bet. Let's respect the fantasy football bet. My 2 players. So we have a sleeper, which as I start to realize may be hard to pick each week. We're going to do sleepers / bounce back player. I'm still going to roll with what I think is a sleeper. You guys tell me. My standard pick, the guy you should put into your fantasy football daily. If you listen to this podcast at all, there's one running theme when it comes to me and my team. They can't stop the run for anything.
They can't stop the run.
Breece
Breece
Hall, prediction, 80 yards, 3 catches for 35 yards. I have Breece Hall going for 80 yards and getting 3 receptions for 35 yards.
Gee.
I'm
My
still benching him.
sleeper, My sleeper, my comeback, he's a sleeper right now. Brenton Strange from the Jaguars. I'm saying 6 catches for 65 yards. Nothing
I like
fancy,
that kid.
but I'm saying 6 for 65 as my fantasy football sleeper pick.
I like that kid.
Rob, who you got?
And to keep the tight end theme rolling, my sleeper at the tight end position, he plays for the New York Football Giants, Theo Johnson. He's gonna get you 4 catches, 60 yards. That's
Nice.
my sleeper fantasy bet. And then for my lock-in bet of the week, I got you. We going with Chase. He gonna get you 8 catches, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. Respect
Okay.
my fantasy bets.
Chase.
I mean,
Chase,
you were 2 and
Chase
0.
Brown.
Jamar Chase,
You were
Cincinnati
2 and 0 in
Bengals
your
wide receiver.
bets last week, so we got to respect Rob's fantasy football.
Yeah.
You
Chase
smelling
Brown
what I'm putting
good.
down?
Chase
Yeah, he
Brown
good.
good.
He good.
Felix,
He
who
all
you
right.
got? Let's get those fantasy football, bro.
Hey, comeback game.
Oh,
Joe Burrow, 300
Boom.
yards, 3 tutties.
Well, that'll help my bet.
That will definitely help your bet.
He's so mad from last week. He gonna take it out on the Jaguars.
Yep.
On the Jaguars.
Duval.
Yeah.
And then my sleeper is a number 1 for the Indianapolis Colts, Josh Downs. 7 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
Ooh.
Okay.
Who they play?
Playing Denver. We got to get it to somebody. I don't know if Michael Pittman gonna get a catch this week.
All right,
Gonna
run it
get
back
one.
real quick. Run it back.
Go catch the
My
Colts.
2 fantasy players. I got Brees Hall for my lock-in, 80 yards rushing, 3 for 35 receiving.
Go start him now.
I have Strange for the Jaguars, 6 catches, 65 yards as my sleeper. Rob, run by yours real quick.
We got Jamar Chase, wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals. He's going to get you 8 receptions, 120 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns. Then the sleeper pick is Theo Johnson, tight end of the New York Football Giants. He's going to get you 4 receptions with 60 yards. Bucket.
All right.
Theo from Cosby Show.
Yeah. R.I.P.
RIP.
All right.
All right, Felix, what you got?
Joe Burrow, comeback game. 300 yards, 3 tutties. It's gonna help. That's gonna help my fantasy team. That's gonna help that over bet.
Help a lot of things, man.
Trifecta.
And my sleeper pick, Josh Downs, 7 for 75 and a touchdown. Let's go.
All right. We're gonna wrap this up here at the RTG podcast.
And my extra sleeper pick.
Oh, go, please.
Ooh.
My extra sleeper pick. Canelo by knockout.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said
it. I said it.
Ooh.
I said it.
At the RTG podcast on all the socials, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Wrap it up. Final thoughts. Game, Canelo. What are we wrapping up with here? I'm just hoping for good football. I think we had a good show.
It's gonna be a beautiful weekend. Beautiful weekend. You know what I'm saying? We got Saturday, UM versus South Florida. Yep. Canelo, Crawford, knockout. Canelo wins. Viva Mexico. And then Sunday, Colts take down the Broncos.
Football.
And that's how we going to do it. My brother's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, my G.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate you, man.
And we out. You know what I'm saying? Catch us on the socials. You know how we get down. You holler at us on the socials and put the comments and all that. We get at you. Twitter, IG, Facebook, MySpace. We everywhere. Mehente.com, BlackPlanet.com. And now we just signed up for littlepeoplemeet.com. Get at you, boys. We out.